Assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone. I am Wakas Iqbal, instructor at the Center of Excellence for Training and Development, Lahore, and a proud participant of Batch 4 TEVTA AI Teachers Training Bootcamp in collaboration with the Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute. Today we are discussing a powerful and life-changing topic: how to develop a reading habit and expand your mind. Before starting, I want to share a beautiful Quranic reminder that highlights the value of reading and knowledge. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, read in the name of your Lord who created. Surah Al-Alaq. This ayah reminds us that reading is not only a source of learning, it is an act of growth, reflection, and connection with wisdom. Reading shapes our thinking, strengthens our character, and opens doors to endless possibilities. Today, our guest is ChatGPT, an AI partner helping learners build strong reading habits, explore new ideas, and expand their minds through meaningful knowledge. So let's we begin our insightful conversation. Assalamu alaikum, ChatGPT. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. I'm doing well and excited to be here. Let's dive into our conversation.
Okay. My first question is, what does having a reading habit mean in simple words?
Having a reading habit simply means regularly setting aside time to read, making it a consistent part of your daily routine, and enjoying the process of learning and exploring new ideas through books and other written materials.
Right. Why is reading important for personal growth?
Reading is crucial for personal growth because it broadens our knowledge, enhances our critical thinking, improves our vocabulary, and exposes us to diverse perspectives and ideas, ultimately shaping us into more informed and empathetic individuals.
Absolutely. How can reading help students in Pakistan improve their thinking?
Reading helps students in Pakistan by enhancing their analytical skills, fostering creativity, improving comprehension, and encouraging independent thought. It also broadens their worldview, helps them understand complex topics, and develops their ability to communicate effectively and confidently.
Right. Why do many people stop reading after school or college?
Many people stop reading after school or college due to busy schedules, allure of digital entertainment, lack of motivation, or simply not having developed a consistent reading habit. Over time, other distractions can take precedence, making reading less of a priority.
Right. What is the easiest way to start a reading habit?
The easiest way to start a reading habit is to set aside a small, manageable amount of time each day. Choose books that genuinely interest you, create a comfortable reading environment, and gradually increase your reading time as it becomes a habit.
Right. How can someone read daily even with a busy routine?
Someone can read daily by integrating short reading sessions into their routines, such as reading a few pages during commute times, before bed, or during breaks. They can also keep a book or an e-reader handy, set reminders, and even listen to audiobooks when reading isn't possible.
Right. How can students develop a strong reading habit in Pakistan?
Students can develop a strong reading habit by setting clear goals, choosing engaging and relatable books, joining reading groups or clubs for motivation, and creating a distraction-free reading environment. Consistency and gradually increasing reading time also play a big role in building the habit.
Right. What small steps can help beginners enjoy reading?
For beginners, small steps include starting with short and engaging materials like articles or short stories, setting aside just a few minutes each day for reading, choosing topics that genuinely interest them, and gradually increasing reading time as they become more comfortable. Celebrating small milestones also helps maintain motivation.
Right. As an instructor, how can I inspire students to read more?
As an instructor, you can inspire students by recommending diverse and relatable reading materials, incorporating engaging discussions and activities around books, creating a positive and supportive reading culture in the classroom, and sharing your own enthusiasm for reading. You can also set reading challenges, offer incentives, and provide a variety of formats like books, audiobooks, and articles to keep them engaged.
Absolutely. What activities can I use in class to promote reading?
You can use activities like book discussions or literature circles, reading challenges with rewards, interactive storytelling sessions, creative projects based on books, author visits or virtual meet and greets, and even themed reading events. These activities can make reading more engaging and enjoyable for students.
Absolutely. How can teachers help slow readers or you can say shy students?
Teachers can support slow readers or shy students by providing personalized guidance, choosing books that match their interests and reading level, encouraging a supportive and non judgmental environment, offering one on one reading time, and using multimedia resources like audiobooks or interactive apps. Celebrating small progress and building confidence gradually also goes a long way.
Right. What types of books are best for Pakistani students?
For Pakistani students, a great choice includes books that reflect local culture, history, and values, as well as engaging stories that align with their interests. This can include contemporary fiction, inspirational biographies, educational nonfiction, and even translated works from global authors. Incorporating a mix of genres and formats can keep them engaged and motivated.
Right. How can young people reduce screen time and read more?
Young people can reduce screen time by setting specific limits on device use, scheduling dedicated reading periods, replacing screen time with engaging reading activities, and creating a comfortable, distraction-free reading space. They can also use technology mindfully, like listening to audiobooks or ebooks, and gradually replace passive screen time with more active and immersive reading habits.
Right. How can families in Pakistan create a reading culture at home?
Families can create a reading culture at home by setting aside regular family reading time, having a variety of books accessible to everyone, encouraging open discussions about what everyone is reading, creating a cozy and inviting reading space, and leading by example by showing a passion for reading themselves. They can also visit libraries together, attend book events, and celebrate reading milestones as a family.
Absolutely. How does Islam encourage reading and seeking knowledge?
Islam strongly encourages reading and seeking knowledge as reflected in the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The first revelation itself began with the command to read. Seeking knowledge is considered a form of worship, and it's encouraged for both men and women. Islamic teachings emphasize that knowledge brings enlightenment, moral development, and a deeper understanding of the world and the Creator.
Right. How can someone stay consistent with reading in the digital age?
To stay consistent with reading in the digital age, one can set specific reading goals, schedule dedicated reading time daily, minimize distractions by creating a quiet and comfortable reading environment, use digital tools mindfully like e-readers or reading apps with focus modes, and join online reading communities for motivation and accountability. Celebrating small milestones and keeping a variety of reading materials also helps maintain consistency.
Right. How can teachers protect students from distractions while reading?
Teachers can protect students from distractions by establishing a focused reading time with minimal interruptions, setting clear expectations for a distraction free environment, incorporating engaging and interactive reading materials, and using techniques like guided reading or group reading sessions. They can also encourage students to set personal goals, provide regular breaks, and create a supportive and encouraging atmosphere that fosters concentration.
Right. What is the difference between reading for knowledge and reading for fun?
Reading for knowledge typically focuses on acquiring information, understanding concepts, and gaining insights that can be applied practically. It often involves more focused, analytical, and sometimes technical reading. On the other hand, reading for fun is more about entertainment, relaxation, and enjoyment. It usually involves immersive storytelling, fictional worlds, and lighter content that's more about pleasure than academic growth.
Right. What daily habit can help someone become a lifelong reader?
A helpful daily habit is to set aside a specific time each day for reading, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes, consistently choosing books that genuinely interest you, keeping a reading journal, and gradually expanding your reading range also help. Surrounding yourself with books, joining reading communities, and being open to exploring different genres can further strengthen that lifelong reading habit.
Okay, thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing such practical and inspiring insights. Today's discussion reminded us that reading is more than a hobby. It is a lifelong investment. It sharpens the mind, builds confidence, and connect with new ideas. And as we learned from the Quranic reminder, reading is one of the first steps Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us toward growth and wisdom.
Absolutely. That's so well put. It's been a pleasure discussing this with you, and I'm glad we can dive into the importance of reading together. If you ever need more insights or want to explore the topics, I'm always here to help.